Well, we know Angel Reese has definitely been in the headlines, man, after erupting in a press conference, pretty much swearing at reporters. And I'm here to tell you today is another day of the Angel Reese drama because she has simply smacked the clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands. Yes, now all of this went down during the Washington missed this game. This happened on national television.
The Chicago Sky are making headlines again, but not for a clutch shot or a highlight play. This time, the spotlight is on sideline drama involving Angel Reese. While she's been busy collecting accolades, like her NBA 2K26 cover, she seems to have overlooked that true leadership can't be faked. Her behavior has put first-year head coach Tyler Marsh in a tough spot, forcing him to navigate between enforcing discipline and managing chaos. One misstep could turn his rookie coaching season into a warning for any franchise that confuses star talent with team cohesion.
Anyway, the referees blew every whistle. Like, I'm not joking. There was one play where Angel Reese dribbled backward. She backed into Aaliyah Edwards and tripped over her own feet and got free throws. The free throws that led to this happening were unbelievably soft. That led to Angel Reese breaking a coach's clipboard, walking over and slapping a coach's clipboard. And by the way, if this was Caitlin Clark, you just know they'd be calling out her anger.
On July 8th, 2025, during the closing seconds of a tense 81-79 loss to the Washington Mystics, Angel Reese pulled a stunt that left fans and the front office stunned. With just 29.9 seconds remaining and the game tied at 77, Reese stormed off the court and swatted a clipboard out of the hands of N. Crosby, the team's VP of basketball operations and strength and conditioning. This wasn't just a burst of frustration, it was a meltdown caught live. Many viewers zeroed in on the moment she walked to the bench and struck the clipboard from her coach's grip. The immediate reaction from some, myself included, was sheer disbelief and even a bit of laughter. While it's already sparking debate, people saying, if another player did this, think pieces would be written. It's hard to dismiss that this wasn't just a harmless slip or a heat-of-the-moment mistake. It came off as a calculated act of disrespect.
It was wild. All right, it was wild. I mean, tempers were flying. This was an all-out rivalry, man. All right. I mean, even Angel Reese was pissed at this moment. Look at it, pissed. All right, pissed. This was close to the end of the game. 29 seconds left. Game tied. Game on the line, and I think she was called for.
This was a deliberate, disrespectful act, broadcast live for everyone to see. Angel Reese, fresh off being named the NBA 2K26 cover athlete, a title meant to represent leadership and excellence, couldn't maintain her composure for even 30 seconds. In the game's most critical moment, she let her emotions take over, leaving professionalism on the bench where it should have stayed. The emotional unraveling continues for Angel Reese. Her temper tantrums and loss of control have become a recurring theme, whether you call her Bayou Barbie, Chi-Town Barbie, Double Barbie, or any of the other nicknames she's acquired. What's even more concerning is that this isn't a one-time incident. It's the latest chapter in a season-long saga. Reese has repeatedly stirred drama, taking shots both on and off the court, drawing attention to herself when the focus should be on the team. The pattern is unmistakable. Controversy seems to follow her like a shadow she can't escape.
Angel always talks about being willing to do whatever dirty work is necessary. Did you see that today? Did you see a performance that in terms of the timeliness and the types of plays that she made, it went beyond the stat sheet?
Yeah, I think that's who Angel is in the best way. I think that that's what her skill set allows her to be. That we shouldn't just look at her as a rebounder or just as a scorer. There's so many different things that she can do on a court that helps a team win. And, even though shots weren't falling for her tonight, she had 5 assists. She had huge rebounds down the stretch. And that's the kind of versatility that we see in her. And she's embraced it so far.
It was chaotic. Tempers were flaring, and the rivalry was intense. Even Angel Reese was visibly furious, and it was the final stretch. 29 seconds left. Game tied. Everything on the line. This outburst wasn't an isolated incident. All season, Reese has been pushing the narrative, taking social media digs at Caitlin Clark, complaining about officiating, and playing the perpetual victim. The clipboard incident is just the latest episode in what's increasingly looking like the Angel Reese show. And let's be real, championship teams don't thrive on this kind of drama. After the meltdown, Reese posted a half-hearted explanation on social media, claiming she was just frustrated. But there was no real accountability or genuine remorse. Her posts are starting to feel like rehearsed excuses, and fans are noticing. Meanwhile, first-year head coach Tyler Marsh is caught in a nearly impossible position. Arriving in Chicago with an impressive resume, Marsh has won championships at every level, NBA, WNBA, and beyond. He trained under some of the game's best coaches, including Nick Nurse, Rick Carlisle, and Becky Hammond. Known for his integrity, his ability to develop players, and his skill in building championship cultures, Marsh now faces the challenge of balancing discipline with managing a star player whose behavior threatens team cohesion.
So Angel Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible, awful attitude that you slap the clipboard out of her.
But all of Marsh's experience means little if he can't maintain control of his locker room. Watching Angel Reese swipe clipboards from a coach's hands with no immediate consequences makes it seem like the inmates are running the asylum. Angel often talks about doing whatever dirty work is needed for her team, and her performance today showcased that in ways that went beyond the stat sheet. Even when shots weren't falling, she contributed 5 assists and grabbed crucial rebounds down the stretch, demonstrating the versatility that makes her so valuable. She's more than just a scorer or a rebounder. She makes plays that directly help her team win. In a way, she's forcing Tyler Marsh into his first real test as a leader. Marsh was hired for his proven ability to build cultures rooted in trust and accountability. General Manager Jeff Palioa highlighted his skill in developing each player's strengths, his basketball IQ, and his calm, composed approach. But calm and composure mean nothing if they don't result in discipline when necessary. This is Marsh's first true test as a head coach, not drawing plays, managing rotations, or developing talent. That part is easy. His real challenge is enforcing accountability and keeping star players in check.
You guys, Angel Reese had a great game. She had 22 points, 15 rebounds. There were some questionable calls from the referees on both ends of the floor during this game against the Washington Mystics, and they ended up losing by 2 points at the end of the game. And so she's a competitor. Love or hate Angel Reese, she's a competitor. She's a fierce competitor. And I feel like this was just a moment where her frustrations got the best of her. Hopefully, later on, I'm sure she'll probably see this on social media and she'll go up to her coach and be like, my bad, coach. That was not cool of me. I shouldn't have slapped the clipboard.
Angel Reese slapping the clipboard wasn't just frustration. It was a test of Tyler Marsh's leadership, the Chicago Sky's standards, and the WNBA's professionalism. So far, everyone's failing. Marsh now faces the moment that defines his coaching: enforce discipline, demand respect, and build a culture, or watch a talented team spiral into chaos under an undisciplined star. Without accountability, the Sky remain a team full of talent but lacking leadership, a recipe for more disappointing seasons.